And joining us on the phone line is Rahul Narwekar, the Speaker of the Maharashtra Assembly. Rahul Narwekar ji, thank you for speaking to Republic TV. Your first response to the Supreme Court verdict.
Well, I welcome the Supreme Court verdict, which has rightly recognized the need to maintain constitutional discipline. As I had always mentioned, that the executive, legislature and the judiciary are three independent and equal agencies under the Constitution, and it is the prerogative, right and powers of the Speaker to decide disqualification petitions, which has been recognized by the Supreme Court today. So I welcome that. The Supreme Court has also clarified various contentious issues pertaining to the interpretation of Schedule 10 of the Constitution of India, where the rights of a political party and a legislature party have also been clearly ruled upon. And therefore, this makes matters even more clear. And accordingly, we will now definitely take a decision with regards to these petitions which are pending before the office of the Speaker of Legislative Assembly of Maharashtra.
Now, you've been given, the hand to disqualify. You've been given, you have your wisdom to look at these petitions now and to disqualify them if needed. Is that the right reading of it, Mr. Narwekar?
That's right. The court has expressed its view that it's only the Speaker who would take a call on disqualification. And needless to say that this decision is going to be a reasoned decision based on the laws, based on the provisions of the Constitution, and based on the interpretation of the Constitution, which has been provided by the Apex Court.
Is there a timeline for this decision on disqualification?
Well, there is no timeline. The court has said that the decision should be taken in a reasonable time. And definitely there is every intention to take this decision in a reasonable time. But as you are aware that the court has primarily asked the Speaker to decide on as to who represents the political party and who has the authority in the political party to decide with regards to the chief whip. So they've even gone to the extent of saying that an inquiry should be conducted and a reasoned decision should be taken. So this process is something which we'll have to primarily deal with. And thereafter, we would be taking upon the petitions on merits and deciding those petitions. So while it will be my endeavorance to ensure that decision is taken at the earliest, but I can assure you that I'm not going to hurry into matters which will result in miscarriage of justice.
Mr. Narwekar, it's a victory, but the Uddhav faction, and I know you want to maybe stay away from political comments. Supreme Court has said that appointment of the chief whip by the Sena was illegal. What does this mean effectively for the Assembly as it stands today?
Well, the Supreme Court has primarily differentiated between a political party and a legislature party. And whatever I have interpreted out of the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court, the Supreme Court has held that the appointment of an individual for being an appointee of the legislature party should not be the correct position. That is illegal. And they've said that the political party should decide who should be the whip. However, they have left it open for the Speaker to decide who really represents the political party and who's authorized to appoint such a whip. Therefore, they have again put the ball in the Speaker's court to decide who really represents the political party.
My last question to you, Mr. Narwekar, are you going to wait for a 7-judge bench verdict to deliver your decision on the disqualification of the 16 MLAs, or is that not a factor at this moment?
No, I think what has been referred to the 7th-judge bench of the Honorable Supreme Court is the validity of the Nabam Rabia judgment, which largely rules upon the role of the Speaker when there is a no confidence motion moved against the Speaker himself. So that has no relevance per se to the petitions before me, and therefore I don't think I am bound by that. I need to wait for that. We will proceed. I will have to take a reasoned call I'll have to see what are the contentious issues with regards to Nabam Rebia and how they affect these present petitions. So we'll take a reasoned call on that.
Thank you for speaking to Republic TV, Mr. Narwekar. Thank you. Cutting across to Arvind Kejriwal live right now on the second big verdict. Let's cut across to Arvind Kejriwal live on AN.